pretty much crying, and I'm sure you guys know what's up with all the Me Too posts, women talking about their sexual abuse in the past, all that type of stuff. You know, it's fucked up, the sexual assault, and pretty much Yvonne was talking about it and started crying on the stream. Also, by the way, don't say any stupid shit in chat. You're just gonna get perm banned, and I might have to submode it. Don't be annoying. This is a serious fucking topic. So Yvonne pretty much started crying on stream, explaining that she didn't want to say, she didn't want to leak the story. Pretty much she didn't want to go into too much detail because she was trying to protect Fed, as almost everyone was. Pretty much a few days later, which is like 2 days ago, I'm talking about the public perception here, by the way. I'm talking about this, how anyone in the public, not in private scenes or friends with all offline TV, see it. Because I saw it a different way, and I'll explain how I saw it after. I'm just trying to recap you guys. So pretty much that happened, and then out of nowhere, 2 days ago, Yvonne dropped a statement. Yvonne dropped a statement, and Lily dropped a statement. Pretty much in their statements, they talked about how Fed made them feel super uncomfortable in their own house for the past few years, and he pretty much sexually assaulted them, made them feel super weird, did very weird shit, lied about it, and yeah, that's pretty much what they said in their statements. Then people were like, yo, what the fuck? Fed barely did anything wrong. This is a little extreme. You know, sure, he was weird, sure, he's creepy, but he was drunk, dude. It happens. Like, this is normal. You know, like, come on, you can't forgive him, whatever. Like, there's a lot of Fed apologists. And I won't lie, I was one of them, in a way. I was. And I'll explain to you why after. Pretty much after that, Pokey, Iman, was like, okay, this shit's fucked up. I'm going to talk about my situation and the statement on stream. So she dropped a stream pretty much and talked about everything. And it goes into detail about all the shit Fed's done, whether it's from the sexual assault to the being creepy to being weird to lying to manipulating them to lying to their other friends about shit that Fed did. She pretty much like painted the full picture that he's a creep, he's a villain, and he did beyond fucked up shit. And it is super, 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 super fucked up. And I think it fully cleared up on the situation people were confused about. Skara talked about it a bit. Toast talked about it a bit. I think everyone talked about it a bit. I think Yvonne just talked about it a bit recently. And like they pretty much just brought out a lot more detail. And it really shows you guys the scummy shit that Fed's done over the past few years and how fucked up the situation is. And then even when you like look back to Fed's apology, it shows even more that he wasn't remorseful in the apology because he was like, yo, I'm sorry for being absent. That's the only thing he really apologized for. He barely talked about the situation. He really downplayed the situation, and it was fucked up. That's pretty much where I'm at right now, or the public is at in the perception right now. Pretty much people are realizing all the shit he's done is fucked up. Now let me talk to you about me. Let me talk to you about my experience. Let me talk to you about how I saw things. So pretty much, I knew about shit a little earlier than you guys. The reason I knew about stuff, about a week ago, I want to say, like 4 days ago, 5 days ago, Fed called me. He called me on the phone, and he was like, yo, Mo, I want to talk to you about something. Pretty much, I think, what he says, like, yo, so, like, pretty much, I'm getting kicked from offline. He's like, yeah, pretty much, we had an intervention, and they talked to me about how, like, I made them uncomfortable, and, like, you know, there was this one instance where I got drunk, and then, like, I touched Yvonne's shirt with my nose, and, like, I put my hand on, like, her side, and then, like, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I was an idiot, and I forgot about it, and I lied, and then yeah. So pretty much that's what he told me. He told me a little bit more. He didn't tell me about the Lily situation. He told me a little bit about Pokey. He told me a little bit about the situation with him and Yvonne. He pretty much didn't tell me shit. I'm going to be real. And in case you guys don't know, by the way, Fed's, like, supposedly one of my best friends. So he pretty much really didn't tell me much. He downplayed the situation to me a lot. And for me, I was like my instant reaction when one of my closest friends is telling me that, I was like, dude, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Offline TV's overreacting, bro. Like, that's fucked up. That's not cool. And he's like, yeah, like, you know, it is what it is and all this. And I'm like, yo, like, that's super fucked. Like, what the fuck, dude? And I was like, yo, you can, like, in case you guys don't know also, Jensen's moving out of my house in a few days. He's moving in with his girlfriend. So we're going to have an extra room for, like, a few months before we move out. And I was like, yo, you can come stay here. And he was, like, asking me because we were talking actually in the past about him moving in with me. And I was like, yo, you can come stay, all this. We can do our thing. We can do whatever. You know, we can do our thing. And he was like, yeah, like, that's dope. That's super cool. All this shit. And the thing is, at this point, the offline TV crew, from what he told me, it was supposed to be a private matter. They weren't going to go public with anything. Everything was going to be private. And the reason pretty much it went public instead of private was because Fed did this shit he did to me. He did to multiple people. And he pretty much went to people and downplayed the situation to all, like, our friends, and acted like he made it seem like he did less than he actually did, and made it seem like he's a better person than he really was, because the shit he did is unforgivable and it is fucked up. And yeah, and pretty much when the statement went public with Fed, like Yvonne and Lily tweeted it, I was out with a bunch of 100 Thieves people, and I remember Dom texted me. And at this point in my head, chat, by the way, in my head right now, I'm still on Fed's side. I don't want to say I had a side, but I was still like, I was still in my like protect your friend state of mind where I'm like, yo, because I didn't know any of the shit, by the way. All I saw was the public statement from Yvonne and Lily, and from what Fed told me, I assumed it was super downplayed, right? Like this is where I'm at right now. So Dom messages me actually. He hits me up. Let me tell you what he tells me pretty much. I'm out. I'm chilling with everyone, and he said, "Yo, did you see the Fed shit?" And at this point, I assumed Fed like contacted him because like I was like, "What Fed shit?" Because I thought it was gonna be private, and I'm like, "Yeah, I talked to him. Crazy shit. Is it online or did you hear about it?" He's like, "Online," and I'm like, "Where?" And I'm like, "Dude, I can't believe this shit." And Dom's like, "Dude, like I knew this stuff was sketchy. Like, what do I do? Like, you know, like." Do you talk to him? Is he your boy or whatever? And I'm like, this is where I'm at. This is literally what I said. Nah, he's my boy. I don't give a fuck. To me, he did fuck shit for sure, some sketchy shit, but the extent that he told me was that he was drunk, cuddled his roommates, made them feel uncomfortable. I can forgive him if he's remorseful. I don't want to be about this 2020 cancel shit, but I'm sad, like, not one of my boys. And this is because, like, I still think he didn't do much wrong. You know, I didn't know the pokey extent. I didn't know the manipulation. I didn't know the lying. All I knew were the one or two instances that Yvonne and Lily and that he told me about pretty much. So at this point, once the thing came out, I text Fed and I say, yo, if you want to talk, hit me up whenever, bro. I'm here for you. This is when the statements went live. And he's like, I appreciate it. It's going to be a rough couple days. And I said, for sure, it won't be easy, but this is the worst of it, and we're going to get past it. So pretty much I'm still trying to, like, make sure he knows that I'm there for him because I know this situation is fucked up and it sucks to be in his position. I, like, was thinking about it from his position. I'm like, yo, this sucks. Like, really, I can't imagine this. Then, this comes when I start talking to more people. I talked to Toast, I talked to Celine, I talked to Yvonne, I talked to Pokey, I talked to literally everyone in the situation. I talked to Don Moore, I talked to Ibram, I talked to everyone involved. And what I realize is that Fed literally told me probably 5 or 10% of the situation. Even the stuff that's public right now, that you guys think you know about Fed, you guys don't know even the fucking half of it. You don't know a fourth of the situation. He's done so much more fucked up shit than you can even, like, actually think about. Like, some shit, like, he's done to me, he's done to Dom, he's done to other people. Like, none of us knew about this shit. Like, it's so fucked. He used a bunch of shit that we told us against him. I don't want to get into the specifics because I don't want to leak more stuff, or I don't want to even involve myself in the drama. I just want to tell you guys that the shit he did is unforgivable. And it's shit that, like, to me, you guys saw how much I messaged him and how much I was trying to be a good friend for him. He did shit that I can't forgive. I can never forgive it. I haven't even messaged him about it yet, but I can never forgive him for the shit he did. And you guys, like, it got to a point where I don't even want to message him. I don't want to talk to him. I can't be his friend anymore. I can't support him. I can't do anything. Shit he did to you personally? Yes, both to me and other people. To me, I heard he did shit to other people, and that's when I was like, okay, like, this sucks. I can't live with the guy. I'm gonna, like, wish him well, but I'm gonna tell him, yo, like, as a friend, I've been a bad friend because I pretty much downplayed the situation, but that's because he downplayed it to me, so it kind of makes sense that I was downplaying it to myself more as well. But pretty much, I was in the state of mind a few days ago where I was like, okay, he did some fuck shit. He downplayed it to me. Clearly, he doesn't understand. I'm gonna try to get him help, but ultimately, I can't really, like, I can't house him. I can't live with him. I can't be, like, near some person who does shit like this. But then I found out more stuff pretty much where it's like, dude, just really, like, I don't want to get into it. Let me think for a second. Let me think. Nah, I can't get into it because it's just going to bring up more stuff in the past that you guys either don't know about or I don't want to have to explain and get more of drama involved. So I can't really talk about it, guys. Sorry. But take my word for it. It wasn't just a situation where he did fucked up shit to the girls like Yvonne or Lily. One, he did fucked up shit to almost every girl in that group, whether it was manipulation, lying, sexual harassment, whatever it was. He pretty much did something wrong to every single girl. But not only that, he literally committed the ultimate bro sin to me. That's all I can really say. He literally, like, to me and others. Like, I don't know if other people are going to talk about their experiences. They can. I'm going to keep mine private. I'm not going to talk about it on stream. Like I said, I want to do more. But literally, he did shit that you shouldn't ever do to your friends. And the thing is with that, chat, stop please saying Bella stuff. It's weird. Stop being weird, please, before I have to sub mode the chat. Please, like, don't be weird. It's a serious topic. He did shit that, like, one, you should never do in general. Two, you should never do as a fucking friend. And then the thing is, to me, the most fucked up part is when he called me and explained the situation to me and downplayed the situation. He didn't apologize about like anything really to me. He pretty much he downplayed it to me and acted like nothing happened. And the thing is, to me, is when shit hits the fucking fan for him, and all of offline pretty much is already kicking him and know the shit's fucked up and like he's not gonna live in the house. The fact that he couldn't come out and tell me the whole truth or tell me that he's wronged me in the past as if I wouldn't find out is even more fucked up. You know, like that shit was like, dude, like what the fuck, bro? Like really, after everything going on, you really like are still trying to hide shit from me? Don't cry. I'm not gonna cry, dude. I don't care. Like or not, I don't care. But honestly, to me, I didn't get emotional. I didn't get fucking sad. I had like no emotion. I don't know why I've had no emotion for the past 2 days, but I think literally it's because of how fast stuff it happened. I think it literally just happened so quick to me that I'm still in shock. I think I'm literally still in shock and I can't believe it. Like I literally cannot believe it because over the past 3 years, this is guy, in case you guys don't know, this is a guy that I've literally been one of my best friends. I literally lived with him for over a month. I stayed with him. I went to fucking parties. I went to events. I went everywhere with him. We were literally stuck to each other like fucking glue at events. I was always talking about girls. He's always talking to me about girls. I literally told him, like, pretty much, there was a time where, remember, I was going through my depression and my anxiety shit, like last year, late 2019. Literally, I talked to 2 people the most about it. I talked to Ibrahim, my roommate, who's like literally my best friend. And then I also talked to Fed about it. Those are the only 2 people that I talked to about it. So that should show you how much I trusted him pretty much. And the fact that I feel like, I'm not going to go into it once again, but the stuff that I told him while I was depressed and anxious and like him helping me, the fact that he used the shit I told him against me and did shit that like made me more sad. I didn't know at the time, obviously, but I found out now that he did more fucked up shit than you can imagine. Like, it's something unforgivable. You can't go back and like forgive that. You can cry if you want. I'm not gonna cry. Don't worry. I'm not like, you know. That's pretty much all I really have to say. I don't know if you guys have any questions. I'll answer them or I'll try to answer them. I'll give you guys a few minutes to ask me questions about the situation, and then we're gonna go play League because I haven't played League in a week and I'm gonna be fucking ass. We're here for you. Thanks, dude. Are you okay? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Send your love to other people. Send your love to Yvonne, Lily, Pokey, anyone else involved. But I'm fine. I'm chilling. Don't worry. What side are you? What do you mean? Homie, are you fucking deaf? I'm on offline side. I think all the shit Fed's done. I don't think Fed should come back to streaming in a month. I don't think he should come back to streaming in 3 months. I don't think he should come back to streaming in 6 months. I think he needs to fucking take a lot of time off, get fucking help, because I'm telling you, if he comes back within literally a year, even a year, there's no remorse. You guys don't, like, the situation's already fucked up. Everyone on the internet's already like, yo, Fed's fucking canceled. Fed did this. And trust me, I'm not about the cancel culture shit. I really am not. And I don't want him to be canceled. I don't care if he's canceled. I don't care about him anymore. But what I'm telling you, the extent of all the stuff he did, unless he takes over a year off to go to therapy, to go to a psychiatrist, to dive fucking deeper, learn about Buddhism, until he does like literally all, he is not remorseful. And I am telling you that. I am telling you that because I literally thought of him as a brother before. Literally. Like, think about one of your closest friends. Think about one of your closest fucking friends that you treat with a brother that you would take a fucking bullet for. Because I would have taken a bullet for him. Not anymore. Hey, bullet can fucking hit him. But in the past, I would have taken a fucking bullet for him. Don't get me wrong. I still think, in general, he's done a lot of good. I think he was a great friend from what I knew. But all this behind the scenes shit and all the manipulation and all the lying and all the fucking hiding of the truth he did is unforgivable. What did he do to Pokey? He pretty much constantly lied to both her and people around them and pretty much made Pokey always seem worse than she was. And every time there was a situation between him and Pokey, he'd always paint it out to everyone else as like, oh, Pokey did all this fucked up shit and like, I'm innocent. Like, pretty much always try to save face and make himself seem better. That's pretty much that. Did he really do bad things to Iman? I know she really treated him like a best friend. He did beyond bad things to Iman. She probably got the worst out of that situation. Like, she didn't talk about... she talked about her personal experiences, but trust me when I say it, she didn't go deep enough. Like, she really didn't. Like, Yvonne, Lily, Pokey, they all were nice about the situation, too. People are giving them hate right now online to, like, all of them. Like, hey, why'd you cancel Fed? This is fucked up. It should have been a private matter. Why? No, it should not have been. He's literally a public figure. People think of him as this fucking idol. If people didn't know about this, and it was fucking private. Trust me, he would have been back to streaming next week. He would have acted like nothing happened, and he probably would have still done this shit to other people. This is shit that's literally, like, it's deeper than streaming. It had to be public. Is Fed good? I haven't talked to him in like 2 days. I don't want to talk to him personally. I didn't even send him a message to like be like, yo, all the shit you've done's fucked up. I don't want to be your friend. I literally just like, I'm kind of still in shock, I'll be honest. I just don't even know what to say at this point, you know? I'll read a few more messages. Did you live with a fucking psychopath or something? The way you're saying this sounds like he was fucked up in the head. Fed definitely had shit that was fucked up in the head. Like I said, though, he treated me great as a friend from what I knew at the time. The past 3 years, I had a lot of great experiences with Fed. Don't get me wrong. But the shit he did, it's too deep, you know? It's too deep. Just got here, what happened with Fed? Rewatch the fucking VOD. Did he get banned from Twitch or did he quit? I don't think he quit, nor did he get banned from Twitch. He's probably on leave himself. But I'm telling you right now, I don't want to see him streaming within a year because then that'll show me that he has no fucking remorse for what he did. You know? I still friends with OTV? Of course, I'm friends with everyone at OTV. I talked to them a bunch, all that, yeah. I'll read a few more messages or questions. Please be good questions. Do you know who Michael is? Michael Reeves? What? Of course I know who Michael is. I don't know any of this happened. I just came to watch some League. What the actual fuck? Yeah, the situation's pretty bad. I'll get into League in a few minutes, or in a bit. But he needs to make money now. No? Well, I don't know. Streaming, I don't know if it's streaming that gives him, like, feels like he has a lot of power and, like, can control situations and, like, lie to his benefit. I don't know if it's streaming that does that or if it's just a him thing, but in general, like, it went deep. What's the deal with Scara and Fed? Well, Scara's said he was, like, extremely disappointed, can't believe a lot of the shit, and Fed's, like, out of offline and kicked. Yeah, it's pretty much that. I know about some of the shit, but the stuff he did to Pokey is really fucked, especially with the guy Iman was into. Yeah, no, that was fucked too. And I actually have a story about that. So pretty much one of the things that Pokey said on her stream was that whenever there was a guy that she liked, pretty much, like say it's at an event, a party, there's a guy that Pokey liked or Pokey wanted to talk to, whether even it was like a friendly thing or a platonic, whatever it was. Apparently, every time that Pokey was, like, Fed knew that there was, like, some type of interest, whatever, Fed would go to that guy privately and tell him, hey, yo, bro, by the way, like, just want to let you know, me and Pokey are seeing each other or dating, so, like, you know, just a heads up. And, like, the thing is, that seems like a bro thing, but the thing is, they weren't dating, and he literally just did that to multiple guys. Literally, like, what the fuck, you know? And the thing is, he did that to you? No, because I was never interested in Pokey. I've always just been a friend. But there was actually one instance, I'm not going to lie, where 2 years ago, I remember, I was chilling with Pokey and Fed, and I remember another guy, I won't say his name because I'm not going to involve that, but pretty much we were all talking, and then Pokey walked away, I remember, and then I remember specifically Fed telling the guy, yo, just want a little heads up, like me and Pokey are dating or whatever, you know, thingy, that, heads up. And the thing is, when I saw that at the time, I wasn't like, yo, that's fucking creepy or weird. I was like, oh, respect. Fed's just being a bro. He's letting the guy know not to waste time. You know, give him a heads up. If he wants to be friends with Pokey, sure. But, like, you know, give him a heads up. Because I didn't know what the fuck was going on with Fed and Pokey. I didn't know if there was a thing going on. You know what I mean? So the fact that, like, I can think back to experience 2 years ago, and that was in front of me, like, you know, it went deeper. Why didn't you tell Pokey? Because literally, like I said, I didn't know what was going on between the two of them. I literally went to an event, and I saw them there. I didn't know if they were fucking dating. I didn't know if they weren't. I didn't, like, you know, it's their private business. What did Fed say about all this crap? Fed released a statement on his Twitter. Where is it? Fed. I'll read Fed's statement just to show you guys, like, why I'm so disappointed nowadays. He said, I want to start this off by apologizing for my absence the past few days. Earlier this week, some of my friends sat me down and expressed I had been on several occasions made them feel uncomfortable or uneasy. And later, a recent event that pained me greatly. It was never my intention to hurt those close to me. I fully understand the importance of having their voices heard, and I believe I should take a step back. I made a point to be better, and as I often mentioned, I'm trying to take more responsibility in my life. I owe it to both my friends and everyone who supports me to own up to my actions. That starts by listening to those I've hurt. I want to make it clear that my intentions were never to act maliciously or predatorily. I'm flawed. I have issues that impede my friendship, issues with myself, but I'm not a predator and never wanted this to happen. The reason that I don't believe this shit is because all that he really says is, like, I'm sorry for not being here. I'm not a predator. I didn't want to be a predator. It's not about being a fucking predator. The shit he did is unforgivable. The shit he did to me, he wasn't, well, actually, in a way, kind of was a predator. But the shit he did, it wasn't about just sexual assault. It wasn't just about sexual harassment. Literally, it was about him just being a fucked up person and lying to everyone close around him, manipulating everyone close around him, taking what he hears from a private conversation, for example, between me and him, and using that against me to make like whatever I said seem more invalid to the person he's talking to and making him seem better in that position. That's the problem to me. Sure, the sexual assault's bad. Sure, the sexual harassment's bad. I get that's all bad, but the biggest thing to me is that he was like, oh, I'm not a predator. The sexual assault, like I fucked up and I didn't mean to do that. I have issues. No, it goes way past that. It goes way deeper than that, pretty much. How did Michael react? I don't know. Ask Michael, dude. What the fuck? Yeah, he did a lot of the fucked up shit, and he deserves to be in his position, but he's going to be okay on his own, mental and mentally wise. I don't know, and I don't think it's any of my business at this point. I think after the shit I found out and the shit like that he's done, I don't think I want to be a part of his life. And it really sucks to say that because literally 3 days ago, I was texting him and telling him, if there's anything you need, I'm here for you. We're going to get past this shit. And I was trying to be a good friend. But the more and more stuff that I heard, and like I said, it's some of the stuff you guys heard on Pokey's stream. It's some of the stuff that you guys probably won't ever hear. LS comment? Yeah, I'll read LS's comment in a second. It might be stuff that you're never going to hear. But I'm telling you, and you guys can take my word for it if you don't want to, but a lot of it is just like unforgivable. I don't think that... Like, it's crazy. I don't know. Literally a week ago, I was talking to, what was I saying? Literally a week ago, I was talking to, who was I talking? Sorry, I fucking zoned out. I read a message that I got, and I zoned out. I forgot what I was even trying to talk about. Let me think. What was I saying? I don't know. I honestly forgot where I was at. Zoned out really hard. Is it serving a very sad? Yeah, it's definitely a shitty situation. Why'd you wait till this happened? Why'd you not say it before? Because I literally didn't find out about any of this shit till like 2 days ago. And I wasn't even here. I wasn't streaming. Oh yeah, I left this comment. Someone said, Fed, I know you're a good person. I'm both shocked and disappointed that this happened. I hope that leaving OTV and taking time off will help you grow as a person. Stay real, Fed. That's the problem here. I was in the same exact boat a few days ago where I was like, yo, he did fucked up shit. He's done so much good, though. You know, you can't just overlook the good. But at a certain point, you can, because the amount of bad is so crazy. The amount of bad just piles more and more and more. And I'm telling you, because I'm friends with everyone at OTV, and I know the behind the scenes, and I've learned almost everything I think that's went on, and I understand most of the shit that's gone on, and like from both males, females, the amount of bad he's done, you guys probably know 20%, 30%.